Oh, what did you think it was? Me and her ladyship are on a recce to Usk in Wales, and the first stop, museum. Well, that's a little display about pig killing, and as it rightly said, in this country, it's one of the reasons why bacon's one of the national foods, is that a lot of houses would have a pig in the back garden, and they wouldn't take them to the butcher because the butcher would be too expensive, too much, kerfuffle, and there would be a man called a pig killer. It's a bit different from what they were describing on that display, but from my dad's time, and he remembers when he was a kid, a man would go around from place to place. You'd call him and he'd come and kill your pig for you, and then it would be bacon and ham for throughout the winter. But yeah, that's why bacon and eggs is used to be the national dish. Is that the sort of remembrance of that? It kept people going. Pleased to find this this mirror here I have in my living room. You might have seen it in some of my videos. It's identical, and it was my grandmother's, and she used to use it, sat in her chair doing her sewing and stuff, and used to use it to see who was coming down the lane, who might be coming in through the back gate. And she knew everything that was going on just by using a mirror literally identical, with the clips, the shape, the chain. Mine's in better condition to this, but I won't ever let it go, because it's what I took. That and a couple of other things is what I took when she died, as a remembrance item, because I remember it very, very clearly. I remember her looking at me coming down the lane, And she also used to use these as well. I remember her doing it. There's nothing electric about it. It's on the hob, heat it up on the hob and then onto the ironing board. I love this garden, but this up here is the bread oven, and this is where you cook your meats and so on. And we've got a little friend as well here.
husband has gone.
Where is he?
It's behind this chair. Aww. Give us something to eat.
Do you think he had Abbey Road syndrome?
He might have done, yes.
No, I'm not going to get any, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to get any Anglo-Saxon charters for here. But looking in the museum, the only bit of the sort of, I'm interested in all that history, that social, rural history I'm interested in, but not, it's sort of out of my, expertise is the wrong word, as that's far too ridiculous an idea, but what I did learn was the road Raglan, there is, there was part of a royal forest, which means they had foresters and probably perambulation, so there may be something like the sort of boundaries that we get with in the Anglo-Saxon period, but a couple of hundred years later. Give us some idea about locality. I'll have a look when I get back. So this is my little trip out to Usk in Monmouthshire, and it's a little recce, and it was recommended to me, and it's a nice town with a nice river, and of course just driving around, having a look around the neighbourhood, we get things like this, a remnant from a past of wind power. I presume it was used for grinding corn, but there are other purposes like pumping and things like this, but this is sort of pre-industrial style technology, and you don't often see very many. There's one down in Winton in Wiltshire, which is a pretty one. So that's got a Roman road next to it. Somewhere around here there's an Iron Age fort. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it, but we've made our first trip out here. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Like I say, I don't know a great deal about the area, so it's going to be fun learning. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.